Hi everybody. So this is my first real ride on my new Zwift ride. I will still have to adjust the camera, did all the new setup here. Ooh, still need to get the camera right. You can see me riding while testing my new setup. Oh, seems to work. On gear 8. Wait, I need to go down a little bit, otherwise you won't see the gear shift. Okay, so it worked better. Let's see what bike I'm riding, because I'm not sure. Which the Arrow 24 is nice. Disc wheels, that's also fine. But I could go with the Speed Max because that's the bike for tomorrow night. I've got new glasses. Ooh, snazzy. So you can't see a lot of the Zwift ride currently. So maybe I can disconnect the camera and give you a better insight. I shouldn't have taken out the background. Can you see anything? There you go. Okay. So, let me take out the green screen from NVIDIA broadcast. camera. Yeah. Now you can see the main cave a little bit better. What it looks like. Right. So this is the Zwift ride setup. I can see it from my cockpit. Got the iPhone on the tray. You can see the handlebars. Got my laptop with OBS. A normal monitor. My wife usually goes here on the treadmill with a television in front. So you can see that there's just a leg at the front, and it's wobbly but stable, I would say, so like you would expect it. I don't know if you can see here. So you can see the Zwift dog. Put it down. Okay, so I like the virtual gear shifting a lot already. Now let me touch the camera. Will be one of my most favorite streams. Sorry for that. So let's see. Chocolate bottle. Okay, maybe just a little bit lower. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Zwift ride it is. We'll have the Wasted 8 tomorrow evening. I'm the team captain of Team B2. And I'm just testing the setup here. It's going to work. As you can see, I'm unable to find the right setup. Okay, I didn't set up the button. So, what I can say is the Zwift car is super smooth. I had a normal road racing bike strapped into a Kika version 5, and that was by far not as smooth as this one. Let's see if I can catch the group in front of me. Let's switch. Let's switch the bike. As I don't get any draft, I would like to get some draft. Otherwise, it's really difficult to catch anybody. Try again. Hello. I think I might have found a good mic, open mic from a webcam, and the mic from the AirPods I can use to communicate on Discord tomorrow. So lots of cables hanging around here in the room. Home charger going. Got the chargers of the with my handlebars plugged in. Put my fan installed with a remote control to get it running. Got music on my ears. Got the OBS screen running. I think it still gets them getting used to the fact that the Zwift cog just tightens while your bike, when you ride it on your kicker, sorry, it's late, on your kicker core or kicker V6 or V5, you really have to shift gears, and then you notice, okay, now you have to go heavy. Here, it seems somebody's just slowing you down by just tightening the grip. And first, it doesn't feel like you're applying more power. It's more like somebody's holding your back wheel and not letting you go. So I guess that will take some getting used to. See my other two. Seat feels pretty hard. Still feels a little too far back. So I might just adjust the handlebars a bit more. So for sure, I have a feeling with sprinting, it's not as reckless because then you shift gears and really hammer your chain. And here it feels much more comfortable. I have a soft mat below my Zwift ride, which makes it, I don't know if you can see that, it makes it rock quite a lot. So I still might need to change that and just cut a piece out of that mat. And what is really interesting is before I had my kicker climb as my front wheel, so to have the gradient going up and down, and now it's the airflow from my ventilator. I would say it's triple as good or even more. So Before I even had another ventilator on the side because the airflow couldn't go through the front wheel properly. Now there is no front wheel in the Zwift Ride, and you actually get a much better cooling efficiency. And before I always had to put the ventilator on full blast, and it's the Vacuum Master which really puts out a lot of power. And wow, that's going to be a nice improvement if I can use it in race tomorrow to cool myself down. Just tested the bottle holders. They look quite good because they don't have a front to the cage, because as you're not riding outside, the bottles can't fall off due to vibrations, and that means easier access to the bottles, and that means refueling is a bit easier, and you can take more on board because you've got two bottle cages here for the Zwift Ride. For sure, now knowing my setup, I will definitely do another proper review of the Zwift Ride soon. I feel like getting a cold just sitting in the draft.
Du machst gern die Fliege? Mach doch lieber die Welle.
I'm listening to to the marathon mix of my wife, who did her first marathon last year in Frankfurt. I'm too lazy to put together a playlist myself. Maybe that's also an option for you. There are a lot of Zwifters or runners, cyclists out there who already put together playlists which you can download from Spotify or Amazon Music. So no need to put something together yourself. Maybe I could change my title to Flying White Hair rather than Bone Marrow, as I'm called now in German. Quite a long ride actually, with 30 kilometers.
Wann beginnt eigentlich ein Urlaub? Hier
Ihr Flug ist zum Einsteigen bereit.
oder hier? Ein TUI-Urlaub beginnt schon bei der Buchung. Vorfreude inklusive. Und auf den nächsten Sommerurlaub sparen Frühbucher jetzt bis zu 40%. Überall im Reisebüro, auf TUI.com und in der App. TUI. Live happy.
So, just as a reminder, this is the wasted 8. Oh, I have to turn down the fan. And now it's just pretty much flat till the finish. Feels okay. I think I have a feeling that once you get up to speed, it really carries this speed for a bit longer than my bike would have done on the Kicker version 5 without virtual shifting. So it quicker adjusted down again, which is an advantage, I think, in a normal race, because you don't have to work as hard as before, if that's the case once I start racing. But for the TTT, it could be a bit dangerous, because if you start applying power and you are overdoing it, you might just overtake everybody and cause quite a lot of upheaval. So I don't know if anybody else has experience with a Zwift ride in TTT racing, if they feel it's better, worse, or the same compared to their usual setup. The pity that you can only hear the for free music, which I think is a stream bot of rock instrumental, not really my kind of music, but I didn't want to leave you just always with the sterile background noise of Zwift. Just catch up to this rider.
Zwift feiert 80 Jahre Jubiläum. Und wir sagen Danke. Jetzt Deutschlands größtes Jubiläum mit 40% plus 19% Mehrwertsteuer mit Freundschaftskarte geschenkt. XXX Lutz, mein Möbelhaus, mein Online-Shop.
Alle reden über Steuersenkungen. Bei Karthago gibt es die Steuerschenkung. Denn mit den Karthago Winter Deals bekommen Sie jetzt beim Kauf ausgewählter Karthago Reisemobile die 19% Mehrwertsteuer geschenkt. Besuchen Sie jetzt Ihren Handelspartner und fragen Sie nach uns.
Found the group, so I will stay back now to see if my draft improves. If I go to third position or even fourth. I don't know if you could see it now in the last few K. I tried the drafting, and to be honest, that's what it's going to be like tomorrow. It actually is better because you can dose your speed much more accurately than I could with a Kicker 5. As you can see here, no overstriding. Can easily adjust my pace without even having to look at the others. Just trying to keep the distance to a few meters.
Get out there.
So you can see that I'm talking less and less at the end of this hour. Just 3K to go for the recon ride. I think the hills are bearable, but it still will not be easy to keep the team together. So it's going to be a lot about active communication, talking to each other if somebody is dropping off, and admitting that you're dropping off. I think is the worst part, because you think you might still catch on and really put in a lot of effort, and then you notice it doesn't work, then you're so out of breath that you still try harder not to disappoint the team. But if you would have just said at the beginning, hey, I feel I'm going to drop off on this hill, then everybody can just take just a little bit slower. And if you have to wait for the fourth anyway, then you should do this early. I mean, if you have 6 riders, I think then it's fine to drop them on the hills. First hill, everybody should go. Second hill, you want to go with all of them because it's quite short and easy climb, but you can drop one, and then on the third climb for sure you can either drop one or two, even though there's still a lot of K to go when you manage to go over the last hill, the last real hill. There's one or two minor undulations still coming midway, but I would say that's not noteworthy really. There we just have to push through. So get together fast and then try to keep together over the first hill, and then let's see how the race unfolds. That would be my strategy for tomorrow. And I'm currently the weakest rider in my team. To make strategy calls might not be the right thing for me to make, but it seems pretty obvious. Quite long. It feels quite long now, so it's going to be close to an hour effort for me now, with lots of stops at the beginning and all the camera, crap. But we will be on the bike for longer than 40 minutes, for sure. So, it's going to be big. Fazit, as we say in Germany, so my conclusion for my first proper ride, well, just a recon, not a race. Zwift ride feels good. I'm a bit scared that the play controllers with all the sweat will not last really long. So the electronics might go, especially if you add gels and other stuff. So I might need to have a look at some padding or some gloves. Okay, that's already day, just before midnight. Okay. That's going to happen tomorrow. So maybe the battery is empty. To refuel the battery. Okay, so before I do that, just some final words on the kicker. Now finally I can hopefully show you the setup now better. So this is the pane with just with cog, so no thing at the back, just I would say like a single speed, and the play controllers up here look a bit different than the play controllers which you can strap on your handlebars. They're a bit more tidy and a bit longer, and it allows you, see, I've got the wrong camera angle. Ooh. It allows you smoother handling. Okay, I think as I only use part of the camera full angle, not easy to show you the rest. So the video starts as or ends as it started, with some funny angles to the Zwift ride. I really enjoyed it. So far, just from, I don't know, 30k, I can recommend it. Feet still feels pretty stiff, to be honest, so probably in for some bum hurt tomorrow. Probably needs some adjusting, but that's really good, so you can really adjust the height and the forward and backward position of the handlebars really well. So you should be able to always get the bike in the position you need it, especially also with some guidance on the height, with some charts they provide with the Zwift ride, so that's really good. Let's see if I can get all the technology to work tomorrow, and maybe then you will see another stream. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.